Hi, Scorpio. It's Lindsay. Scorpio, before we get into this, I really want you to be open to receiving this message, okay? Because let me tell you, Scorpio, you shouldn't dismiss your intuition just because it may reveal an uncomfortable truth. And Scorpio, coming into your energy, I feel like there is an uncomfortable truth here that's going to be revealed if it already hasn't been revealed to you. And you need to be open to facing it. And for you, Scorpio, this uncomfortable truth has to do with somebody that you are close to. Okay? I feel like this truth could end things between you and somebody else, Scorpio, or it has for those of you Scorpions that have already gone through this. But I feel like either you have been flat out ignoring your intuition on this because you don't want to face the truth of a situation about somebody, or it just hasn't pinged yet. I'm seeing something about a GPS tracker, Apple AirTag. Okay, Spirit. Let's get into this uncomfortable truth for Scorpio, because now I'm uncomfortable. And this ain't my energy, so I know I don't have to be in it for long, but just know, Scorpio, I am here in it with you. And we're going to face this fun little truth together. Okay, Spirit. Clear your heart. Clear your heart. Be open to hearing. Clear your heart. Okay, Spirit, what about this for Scorpio? What uncomfortable truths shall we be facing? I'm seeing an air sign here, and I'm sorry, you could be dealing with an air sign, but what I meant to say is a fire sign, a masculine fire sign. I'm seeing one here too. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I also picked up an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Scorpio, what uncomfortable truths are we? There's the air sign. So the King of Wands and the Knight of Swords have come out for you, Scorpio. So it looks like you have or will be facing an uncomfortable truth about maybe a fire sign or an air sign that you are in a connection with. It could be a friend or a family member, but this more feels like a lover. It's somebody you love. It's somebody you care about, Scorpio. This truth, whatever it is, sucks. But it's like, what I'm kind of seeing for you, Scorpio, is Hansel and Gretel. And it's almost like there have been breadcrumbs, clues, even leading up to the big reveal of this uncomfortable truth for you, Scorpio. And some of you have been ignoring the breadcrumbs. You have been stepping over the breadcrumbs, turning a blind eye to any red flags. Why? Why would you not want to face this truth, Scorpio? The happiness isn't real. Wow. That was a slap in the face. Okay, Scorpio, let's unpack this. What I'm picking up for you, Scorpio, is that you have not faced this uncomfortable truth or are trying to turn a blind eye to it because you're trying to hold together something that does not need to be together any longer. Okay, it's like I'm seeing ignorance is bliss, or hearing ignorance is bliss. You can't be ignorant anymore to this very uncomfortable truth when it's right there in your face, Scorpio. It's time to focus on how this is going to end. I'm hearing pack yo shit. Pack yo shit. Wow. Let's continue for Scorpio spirit. Hi, Scorpio. Thank you. The devil is in the details. I feel like, Scorpio, when you are faced with this truth, finally, for those who have not had this revelation yet, when you are faced with this truth, finally, okay, and you accept it, you're going to have a lot of questions. You're going to want to know the who's and the whens and the whys and the hows. And I'm hearing who all knew? Who all knew about this? You're going to have a lot of questions. And guess what? You're going to get the answers to those questions. You will not be left in the dark any longer, Scorpio, because you are choosing to face the music. You want answers, you're going to get the answers. Once you are open to accepting this uncomfortable truth, facing the facts about somebody, this is a somebody, this is a person we're talking about here, Scorpio. You're going to get all the answers that you seek to the questions you have. You're not going to like some of those answers, okay? They're going to make you sick to your stomach, okay? You're going to feel betrayed. Loyalty out the window. Trust, what's that? Spirit says don't act blindsided, though. Breadcrumbs were left. The devil was in the details, okay? It's always been right in front of you, Scorpio, but it's like you didn't. Ignorance is bliss. You wanted to be ignorant to it. I'm hearing happy wife, happy life. I'm seeing somebody turning a blind eye to an affair because of their comfortable living situation. How comfortable can your living situation be, Scorpio? Are you really that comfortable? Because from what I can see, you're being kept up at night because you know something. You sniff and smell something. Something's creeping, something's lurking, somebody's doing the dirty in the shadows. You know it, you can feel it. Never dismiss your intuition just because it will reveal an uncomfortable truth. The truth is here. The truth is coming if it hasn't already landed on your doorstep. Somebody's going to see something on a Ring camera. Somebody's going to get a straight up knock on the door. Y'all know what a hey girly DM is? A hey girly text? Y'all know what that is? If you don't know, a hey girly message is from the other woman. Okay? I'm sorry, Scorpio. I'm just telling you like it is, okay? And like I said, this may be a romantic partner, but for other you Scorpios, this is just somebody that you love. But either way, this is somebody here that you're dealing with, that a truth is going to be exposed to you. And Spirit is asking you to accept that truth, because what else do you have to do? You can't hide from it. You want to know who knows? Everybody knows. Everybody knows but you're the only one who doesn't seem to know what's going on. And you ain't dumb, Scorpio. You're just turning a blind eye. You don't want to know. God says it's time for you to know. The wool can no longer be pulled over your eyes. It's being snatched off your head. Somebody's hair is going to get snatched. Ooh, let's not resort to physical violence, y'all. I can see the hurt that's imminent here, okay? But let's not step out of character because we're hurt. It's not worth it. And that's the thing, it's not worth it. You know it's not worth it. I'm hearing he ain't shit. Duh. You know this. Don't be sitting up in a driveway outside the other person's house, crying, hollering, blowing up so-and-so's phone. Come out here and talk to me. Don't do that. Don't go to that level. Don't be that crazy one. Don't let no P, don't let no D make you crazy. That's the best rhyme I got. I'm sorry. I ain't Dr. Seuss, y'all. Spirit says, don't do it. Move in silence. Move in silence. Receipts will be presented. Somebody don't like hearing this message. I know you don't want to hear the truth. I know. That's how we started this message, was the fact that you were not open to hearing the truth, Scorpio, but you're here listening to this message, so you're opening up to it. Dastardly disaster. This is a disaster. No, it's not. It could get better. They ain't gonna change. They ain't gonna change. Promises, promises. To the left, to the left. Ooh, there's a lot of music coming through for you, Scorpio. And all the music that's coming through is straight up by exit. Bye boy energy. For those of you where an uncomfortable truth is coming out about a family member that you love, adore, care about, this is the truth that is coming out is sensitive, is of a sensitive subject matter. If you know, you know, and I'm sorry you do. But if it's about a family member, that's what the truth is pertaining to. God have mercy on them. Ain't me. Ain't me, Scorpio. I'm seeing like shock. Like, no, you ain't got the right person. That's not right. That's right. And it's the truth, Scorpio. See, they don't want me speaking the truth. And I'm telling all the business. I'm telling all the tea, Scorpio. Because all the tea is going to be revealed to you anyway. In one way or another, Scorpio, you're going to have to drink the tea, baby. Blow on it. It's hot. Add some sugar. Just sugarcoat it if you need to, baby, but the truth is the tea, and you're gonna have to drink it. That's the fact of the matter, But there is so much more past this, okay? There's so much more past the pain that this will cause, because there will be pain. I don't know how to tell you any other way, baby. There will be pain. It's gonna hurt. Thank you. It's dang. Like, how can you see what the best the world has to offer when you feel like your entire world just crumbled down, Scorpio? How do you see past the rubble? How do you feel the sunlight when there ain't nothing but clouds and rain and floods? Seen something about a flood warning? Y'all be safe now. There is an effect that this uncomfortable truth can take an effect on you. And I say can because it only will if you allow it. Whatever this is for you, Scorpio, whatever music it is that you have to face about this somebody, or even for some of you Scorpios, you're facing a truth about yourself. And that's hard to do. Looking in the mirror is hard to do. It's not something that has to define your character. It's not something that you should let, it's not something you should allow to force you out of your character. Fight over the scraps. I just heard they can have them. They can have them. Final bit for Scorpio spirit. Final bit here. I'm seeing you in so much shock at first to be mad at first. Like the anger comes later. And you may do some weird things as you work through the shock of this uncomfortable truth, Scorpio. And I don't mean step out of character weird things. I mean, I don't know what I mean by that. I don't know what I mean by that, but it's just something I heard and I repeated it. I repeat what I hear. Final message for Scorpio, please. Scorpio, if you would like to hear the entirety of this message, this live will be uploaded to my YouTube channel. The link is in the description in my bio. And that will be uploaded once I'm done here. Final messages for Scorpio, please, and thank you, Spirit. What do they need to know moving forward? The main big reminder here is just to be open to whatever this truth is, okay? because you're going to be presented with facts. And one thing I know about facts is arguably they cannot be denied. Somebody can't deny these facts. You won't. You can't. Scorpio, I'm praying for you. I hope whatever this is works out in your favor. And from the looks of it, with the Wheel of Fortune here, everything does work out in your favor. You, in the long term, are not heavily affected by this. This feels more like a band-aid being ripped off and you having to deal with waiting for the hairs to grow back rather than a shot through the heart. I'm hearing this isn't going to be detrimental, and that's good news. La-di-da. Anyway, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. Until next time, please do remember that God loves you, and so do I. Bye-bye.